Susan Lennington reporting to you for today for Daytona State College's In Motion News. Our top story tonight explores the importance of the SafeServe certification. Tonight we will explain to you what it is, why it is needed by students, and why is it a crucial element for the culinary industry. Before we go live with our top story tonight, our expert weather specialist Logan Vostrich will tell you the weather report for tomorrow. Logan?
Logan Vostrich here, reporting to you live from DSC with tomorrow's weather forecast. We are expecting a beautiful day tomorrow without a cloud in the sky. We have a high of 85 degrees and a low of 73 as the day comes to an end. Later on that evening, there is a 60% chance of light showers, but nothing heavy. As you can see in the middle of the Atlantic, there is a developed tropical depression with a wind speed of 30 knots. If it reaches the wind speeds of 35 knots, it will be considered the first tropical storm of the season and will be named Ariel. That's all for the DSC weather tonight, but remember, keep on that storm. Back to you, Susan.
Thank you for the weather report, Logan. Without further ado, our top story tonight, SafeServe. SafeServe is a mandatory certification that anyone cooking and or working in any restaurant must have to handle food in the culinary industry.
Taryn Brown, Assistant Professor for Hospitality and Culinary Classes Management, says, all students need the SafeServe certification to start culinary classes here at DSC. So if you are interested in furthering your education in the culinary arts, she says you need to get your SafeServe certification first. Let's go with Susan interviewing Nicholas Bellino, another Associate Professor of Hospitality and Culinary Management, as he tells us the importance of SafeServe. Susan?
Good morning.
Good morning. We just want to ask you a couple of questions.
Go right ahead, please.
What is the SafeServe certificate and what does it entail?
What's a credentialized item when you look at the possibility, when you're in the food service industry, whether it be hospitality, culinary related, if you're going to be in that environment, the local health department, which we have here in Volusia County, has certain permits, requirements, and that one of those requirements is that a manager on duty during basically the times of your availability, where again, if you're a breakfast place, lunch place, dinner place, or even if you're a 24/7 operation, you have to have a manager on duty that has a managerial ServSafe certificate. It just provides the possibility, again, letting not only the customers know, the patrons, the employees, but also the health department know that someone on staff knows the requirements, the do's, the don'ts, the possibilities, again, everything sanitation, safety-wise with food-related
Managers, or do you think everyone working in a restaurant should be SafeServe certified, even the hostess?
Absolutely. The most legitimate place, and when I say legit places, the operating, the corporations of the world. If you look at Darden Enterprises, you look at some of the basically fast food places. I don't know, pick a Yum Brands for existence. They have a lot of scenarios where if you're a Yum Brands, you'd be surprised how their umbrella over the fast food basic market is. But their managers and their employees. Now, there's different certifications. Their food handler certification is totally different than managerial certificate. You're looking at the possibility, more in-depth knowledge you need to know, just the whole flow of food. When you look at it.
How do you think the public needs to be more aware of this?
The public has an understanding. Hopefully, when you get a chance to have, now more than ever before, they have a voice. And I guarantee, look, being that it's with social media, with the possibility, again, when you look at the health scores are public knowledge. So every restaurant, not only a lot of times, again, you could look up every restaurant nowadays from, whether it may be on the internet. You could look, so let's say we go to a restaurant now, we could look it up through our What the Health Florida app, or we have an internet access. We could look exactly what they did well, their last health score, what they basically still need to work on, what the health inspector found.
This is a serious industry that now students can understand before attaining their culinary degree. Now let's go to Logan, who has inside information about a report on restaurant sanitation in New Smyrna Beach.
Thank you so much, Susan. On April 22nd, an article from the Daytona Beach News Journal titled, How Clean is Your Favorite Restaurant? Reported about an Italian restaurant in New Smyrna Beach that contained rodent droppings that were spotted in the storage, on a dough tray, under machinery, in sinks, and even on a clean plate. Nowadays, choosing a restaurant could be difficult. In closing our story this evening, SafeServe is important for those wanting to further their education in the culinary arts and keeps our restaurants safe and sanitary.
That's right, Logan. I had no idea the certification existed until today. That wraps up our story tonight on SafeServe. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is Susan Lennington here with Logan Vostrich. Have a great night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.